Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, he's been beset by injuries in his first couple of seasons. But when Dante Stallworth is truly healthy, look out. We'll see him in action in this one. Saints, Bills, now.
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello and welcome to Ralph Wilson Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens and my sidekick, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have, some very talented players holding down the safety positions. Wouldn't you agree?
No question about it, Dan. Safeties are often literally the last line of defense. And these are reliable as they come. Lawyer Malloy is clearly among the very top strong safeties in the NFL today. What really impresses me about this guy is his endurance. It enables him to maintain his high level of play without drop-off during the course of the game. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Jay Bellamy is one heck of a strong safety. He's really gifted at reading the run and getting to the ball carrier. That makes him invaluable to this defense. I'll tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin. Heads it is.
Ryan Lindell kicking off for the Bills.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Lindell kicks it, and we are underway. Stallworth catches it back at the 1. Brought down at the 27. The weather is a factor, and ESPN's very own Susie Culber has some information for us. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. With all the rain that's coming down, the field has turned into one huge puddle. The fact is, even with artificial turf, the water just can't drain off as fast as it's falling, and footing has become very, very difficult. Back to you, guys.
Susie, thank you. Gash chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6. Ball at the Saints, 31-yard line.
McAllister gets the handoff and will end up losing a bunch here.
Keo Spikes likes to plug things up down there. 6'2", 242, and a nose for sniffing out a running play. He'll track you like a bloodhound, then hit you like a St. Bernard. This dog can bite.
Third down, empty backfield. Horn grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Aaron Brooks doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Pathon goes in motion. Schobel tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Aaron Schobel targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Horn didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Nate Clements didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Brooks rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's intercepted. at the 41.
Lawyer Malloy is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today, and that time the D was the big winner.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Bills are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 41-yard line. Evans goes in motion. Holds, reels in the football, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Drew Bledsoe gets this one past the secondary quite easily. I think the safeties were out of position on that one, Dan. Now, that kind of accuracy is hard to cover, Dan. He knew where he wanted the ball to go, and that's where it went.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Jones crushes him behind the line at the 41.
The Bucky Jones makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Yep, he's not going anywhere, Dan. Nice tackle.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down, one man back.
Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Brown tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Bakir Brown came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
Bledsoe just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jay Bellamy came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense prevents them from closing the gap and forces the incompletion. Nothing doing on that play, Peter.
Well, they were just trying to get some yards out of it, not necessarily the first.
And now they face a fourth down. Mormon gets the ball and punts it away. The Saints let it bounce out of bounds at the 4.
Brian Mormon finds the old coffin corner, as they like to say. Heck, I like to say it too. Out of bounds, and that's perfect. Buried them inside the 5-yard line.
The Saints were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 4-yard line. We'll lose a bunch here. And that brings up second down.
Keo Spikes was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
And as far as tackles go, this was a pretty good one. He had this one lined up from the get-go.
Well, you kids at home, if you're thinking about playing D, pay attention. That's exactly what you want to do.
Callister will get the carry on second down and picks up a couple. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, no question about it, Dan. Takeo Spikes is one of those guys that attacks the ball like it called his mother a name. Let me tell you, this guy can really lower the boom.
Fumble. The Bills have it.
Lawyer Malloy delivers a solid hit here, but I think if it hadn't been raining, he would have held onto it. As it was, that ball was more slippery than an eel covered in motor oil.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 1-yard line.
With the tackle. Second and goal. Ball at the 1.
Well, they can run, but they also have a go-to receiver in there. Let's watch.
Shelton goes in motion. Henry gets the call again and will lose about a yard here.
Aaron Howard targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Travis Henry, the ball carrier. Ashley Ambrose with the tackle.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Lindell from 18 yards, and they take the lead.
Ryan Lindell kicks a soggy football here, but he's on target. And the kick's good. Great job in this nasty weather.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Lindell rockets this one deep. Stecker decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 24.
Aaron Stecker got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Saints have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 24-yard line. McAllister goes in motion. Brooks fires this one over the middle, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Second down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Saints, 24-yard line.
Pathon makes the catch out to the left and gets past the markers for a first down.
Jerome Pathon faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but he was still able to make the catch. That guy's a great receiver.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution. Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year.
McAllister picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down. Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls, or wide receivers for that matter.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Good job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, good job, man. Yeah.
Aaron Brooks has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 25 yards and 1 interception.
Third down, 9 yards to go. Brooks throws a bullet, and it's off. Incomplete.
Jerome Pathon had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
Berger lines up for the punt. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Brown fields the punt at the 22. Tackled at the 32.
Antonio Brown racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Bills have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Henry takes the snap and runs into traffic. Henry takes this one way out left and chews up about 4 on the play.
With the tackle, all we can practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spot we need to. Okay, fellas?
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
36-yard line.
Evans didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Lee Evans got open on that last play with a slant route, but couldn't bring the ball in.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down.
All of the 36-yard line.
Bacon goes in motion. Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 35. Runs out at the 45. It will be first down.
Travis Henry makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught, and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Henry carries it for the 6th time and moves forward for 7.
Ryan Nuka got in there and made the key block on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
Henry gets the call again and picks up the first down.
Travis Henry played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that. Wow, look at last year's stats. Talk about a great season.
Neufeld catches it over the middle, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Cedric Hart.
Ryan Nuka had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Second and 3. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Henry takes it off the toss and passes the line. Finally popped out of bounds at the 24. That will bring up first down.
Orlando Ruff eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker, that one's going to hurt.
They can't pin him down on second and long, and now it's first and 10.
Very disappointing execution by this defense.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Bowles snags the missile and gets past the markers for a first down.
First and 10. Ball at the 11.
Henry carries it for the 9th time and picks up a couple.
Number 53 with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 9.
Henry will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up third down.
Okay, Bucky Jones with the tackle.
Bledsoe fires this one over the middle, and it's caught for the score.
Drew Bledsoe makes a terrific completion in double coverage here.
Wow.
Now that is one confident QB.
Great effort to get him into the end zone, Peter.
Yeah, that's how to play the game. 110%.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Lindell booms a beauty here. Stallworth decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 22.
Dante Stallworth took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Saints can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Horn goes in motion. Gadd has his number called on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball at the Saints, 25-yard line.
Brooks rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bills enjoying the lead 10-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dano, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. As we look at the numbers from the first half and look at the turnover column, the Saints are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Lawyers in love, Malloy shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Bills, still midway through the first quarter, Drew Bledsoe would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Saying towards the end of the first quarter, Chris Kelsay is going to come up with the big play here. Whoop! The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. The Bills in control after a fumble recovery. Ryan Lindell called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt. A 19-yard field goal. Bills ahead 3-0. Drew Bledsoe would drop back and put one right on the money. An 8-yard touchdown for the Bills. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bills are up at the half, 10-0. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Drew Bledsoe has taken over this game. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Bills get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 10-0. Let's get down to the field and the action. Carney kicks it, and the second half has now started. Brown fields the second half kickoff at the 1. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Nice drive results there. I like their efficiency. They've been putting the points on the board without a lot of wasted effort. Great job so far.
Let's go down to Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Mike Mularkey gave me a moment to speak to him at halftime. He's been thrilled with their defensive execution, saying, "We've shut them out defensively, and our offense has been taking care of business. We can't get cocky. We just have to keep after it and give them no chance to come back on us." Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Henry takes it across the line of scrimmage and will gain close to 6.
With the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the Bills' 28-yard line.
Henry has his number called on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Third and 2. Ball at the Bills' 29-yard line.
Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball's loose. The Saints have it. He's in for the touchdown.
Bucky Jones gets in there and jars that ball loose. It's picked up by the defense, and they hustle it all the way downfield for the touchdown. Man, you cannot coach that.
That touchdown will bring them within striking distance of the lead.
Yeah, big point, Stan. They did exactly what they needed to there.
John Carney to attempt the extra point. Mitch Berger holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney kicks this one away. Number 19 fields the kickoff at the 6. Brought down at the 28.
Number 19 received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Bills fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Henry gets the toss and runs into traffic. Breaks free. Stopped at the 36.
Cedric Hart with the tackle.
Travis Henry has been taking it both outside and inside the tackles, but the D is not letting him get too free. So far, he's had to work hard to get 44 yards on 13 carries.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Bills' 36-yard line.
Jones tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
To Bucky Jones, targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Bowles catches it in the flat, and
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. You got the change.
No first, baby, no first. Yeah, no first, baby, no first. Oh, man.
Foreman lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 84 to make the return.
Foreman takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Lewis fields the deep punt at the 17. Dragged down at the 26.
Michael Lewis returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Saints will start this drive at their own 26-yard line. No good. Incomplete.
Joe Horn was the intended receiver.
Aaron Brooks is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 25 yards and 1 interception.
Second and 10. Ball at the Saints' 26-yard line.
Brooks tips it to the left sideline, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
First down, Saints.
Aaron Brooks airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball down. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Horn didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Joe Horn had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Another missed connection, and even here in the second half, the passing game is still struggling.
Yeah, I would have thought halftime would have helped, but it doesn't look like it.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Brooks throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. And if we can back up a moment, that was a great play breaking up that pass attempt.
And those are the kind of plays that Troy Vincent can make in his sleep, Dan. I mean, we've seen this guy take receivers completely out of the game with his ability to stay in their hip pocket. You saw another example of it right there.
Whips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Lawyer Malloy was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his second tackle so far. Berger lines up for the punt. Berger takes the long snap and punts it away. Now fields it at the 24. Tackled at the 27.
Antonio Brown didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Bills have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 27-yard line. Shelton goes in motion. Henry cruises out to the left side and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Travis Henry had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Henry gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
With the tackle. Third and 4. Ball at the Bills' 33-yard line.
Molds catches it in the flat, and the ball's loose. Gets out at the 34.
Fred Thomas delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been going for the ball all day, and, well, it's really paid off.
The Saints want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 34-yard line. McAllister dodges this one way out right and picks up a couple.
Second and 7. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Posey sacks him way back at the 37.
Jeff Posey has The sack's deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push them back, way back. Great defensive play.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long. Thomas tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. That will bring up fourth down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Bills with a small lead, 10-7. Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. Graver gathers it up at the 12.
Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Oh, I love watching great plays like this again. It's great the first time around, but it's really sweet on the replay. Oh, I just can't get enough of this action. What a tremendous display of athleticism.
Come on, D. Let's block this extra point.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney booms a beauty here. Brown decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 26.
Antonio Brown took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Bills offense takes the field, and their running game really hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as they start at their own 26-yard line. Reed goes in motion. The ball's loose. The Saints have it.
Touchdown, Saints.
Man, that was so sweet. Check it out.
Steve Craver causes the ball to come loose here. It's picked up, and he rumbles for the touchdown. What a monster play by the defense.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
John Carney to attempt the extra point. Mitch Berger holding.
Now the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney kicks it off.
Flipping, number 89, receiving team. Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. First down.
Sam Aiken draws the flag here for blocking in the back. Let's take another look. Yep, that's clipping for sure. And that was the right call.
First and 10.
The Bills haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 11-yard line. Bowles grabs the floater right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down. Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Drew Bledsoe is checking off his receivers, finding the open man, and that's evident as you review the chart here. Note the short passes and how that's enabled him to rack up 80 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second and 8. Ball at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Bellamy tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Jay Bellamy came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Third down, one man back.
Ball at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Bledsoe throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
To Bucky Jones. Couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Fourth and 8. Ball at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dive. Let's watch.
Evans catches it in the flat, and he's short of the markers. They will forfeit the ball on down.
Lee Evans thinks he can make it on the outside, but he is mistaken. He goes out of bounds short of the marker. Let's watch. And now they lose possession. Not a good play.
That was some aggressive play calling that deep in their own territory, and it may have cost them dearly.
I just don't see how they were in 4-down mode there, especially at their end of the football field. That's a bad call.
The Saints offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 31-yard line. McAllister will get the handoff and will end up losing a bunch here.
Troy Vincent not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right. McAllister gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down. Gets the call on third down and is dropped short of the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Matt Williams managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
Fourth and short. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Carney kicks from 40 yards out and has it sailed just left of the upright.
John Carney sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick, and it's no good. Hard to be accurate when the football gets wet like that.
The Bills were stopped on fourth down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at the 31-yard line. Bledsoe rifles it out left side, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
The Bucky Jones wasn't going to let this one slip by. He had his man covered to the T. That's great coverage. Let's check it out. And the pass is incomplete. Next time, the quarterback won't be so lucky.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
31-yard line.
This one will fall incomplete.
Bakir Brown did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Bledsoe fires this one over the middle and caught. However, it's short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Cedric Hodge made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
4th and 6. Ball at the Bills' 34-yard line.
Gets the sack, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Fred Thomas comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
They needed to keep that drive going. Instead, they'll give it up on down.
A 2-score game with the clock winding down. You cannot afford to come away with nothing.
The Saints will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 1:57. McAllister, the Bills, take their first timeout. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. McAllister gets the toss and runs into traffic. The Bills take a timeout. That's their second. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:48. Brooks bulldozes right of center and heads upfield. Brought down hard at the 14. First down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. We're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right. Let's go. Let me help him up. Come on. You gotta get back to us. You gonna be all right to play?
First down, 10 yards to go.
14-yard line.
McAllister loses it. The Bills take a timeout. That's their final one. Goes right up the middle, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Sam Gash used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Carney kicks it from 34 yards. This one is up and in.
John Carney has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
John Carney kicking off for the Saints.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney rockets this one deep. Brown decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 22.
Antonio Brown got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Bills start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 18. Bledsoe throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Orlando Ruff came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Bills 22-yard line.
Moulds catches it in the flat, and the clock continues to wind down. Bledsoe spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on downs.
Dan, this is why I love this game so much. Just look at all this stuff going on down there. Great moves, big hits, shrewd coaching, everything's going on. These are the kind of plays that make football the greatest game in the world, hands down.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Saints come out on top, 24-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Saints stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Cedric Hodge comes up big here as this ball's out, and he's in the right spot for the recovery. Touchdown for the Saints. The Saints climb back again and are now down by 3. The ball at their own 32-yard line. Fred Thomas would turn things around. Big shift in momentum here as he pounced on a fumble. The defense recovered. Bills trailing by 4. Cedric Hodge make a big play. It's a fumble. He picks it up. He'd be off the other way. They move ahead by 11. The Bills have it again. Drew Bledsoe connected with his man on this one. Bills behind 21-10. After driving 10 yards on 6 plays, John Carney, good night everybody, sets up with a little chip shot, and this one is no problem. A 35-yard field goal, and that's where we'll leave this one. Saints come away with a win, 24-10. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game, the guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Cedric Hodge was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You played brilliantly. An impressive performance in what turned into an impressive win. What was the key to your success?
Man, you know our offensive line dominated all game long. They did a good job protecting our quarterback and they make some big gaps for our running back. And all you people like to, look at the skill position players, but you got to appreciate those guys who do in the trenches.
Back to you, Chris.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.